Hello and welcome back to Software Inc. We are going to continue on working on these contracts. It looks like we're going to work on some reputation, see if we can get ourselves as close to that $100,000 mark and start working on some expansion of our company here. So let's take a quick look at what contracts we have. We are at the end of February of 1981. So we've been playing for a little over a year of game time here. So let's see. Okay, how many of these all have the code units in there? We got art and gotta be careful on that one because we don't have an artist right now. Let's see. Code units are good. Code units are good. That one, it was just an art unit. Okay, and then art units there because 2 game assets. Perfect. So it looks like we have everything working on our contracts again. We can start working on these. We will put this in the SCM. And let's continue with this. So here we go. Let's drop that a tiny bit. Okay, and we'll accept that work. Close that up, get this thing moving. Okay, so they are in. We can slow it down a tiny bit more. Oh, it actually sounds like got the sounds going and everything that way. Now we just got to make sure we leave this contract to actually get designed well. Last time I jumped it a little bit too early, and that really hurt our overall profits there. Even hurt our reputation some. So let's say develop that now. Let's see if we can hammer away at this code, get it up to the 0.68 that we need. Okay, coming close to the end of the day. Everyone's heading out. Almost got it to the positive numbers here, so we're actually not doing too bad. There we go. Okay, here we go. Working on our contract again here. Oh, we are moving really, really nicely. Coming up to the end of this day. Okay, jump it. The profits are down just a little bit. Yeah, there's noise. I'll be okay. Let's promote this, see if we can get some bugs fixed. We didn't quite get to the 0.6. We definitely need to nice. Okay, let's go take a look at the next contract here. Good system, that should be pretty easy. Ooh, 14. Perfect, pick that up. We'll accept that work. Bring it to the morning time. 61,000, we're moving well. We actually are going to need to hire a cleaner because they're going to get quite upset. So let's temporary call cleaning. That's nice and clean. Develop that. Oof. Just hoping we get a little more development in. But we are moving nicely here. Let's see. Ooh, it always slows down when we get to like 0.32-ish. 0.4, we're not doing too bad. Let's keep moving it forward. Ooh, we might have to call, we're going to need to call IT in, so real quick, let's call IT. They're going to come around and fix the computers, make sure they're good. We should probably call maintenance too. I wonder, let's see this one. Ooh, 20%. So things are going to start breaking down. We're going to call maintenance as well. Make sure we get people in here to fix everything. Keep it good. We are at 11. Yeah, let's let this roll. We should come in here momentarily. Start fixing everything. Ooh, they did fix that too. For the original alphas, when IT came in, if someone was using the computer, they wouldn't touch it. Ooh, come on, let's get some bugs fixed. It's due today. And release. Outstanding quality. We're getting 12,000. Very, very nice. Okay, let's take a look here. What do we have? 0.67. Let's go with this one. Accept that. Oh, fixing the computers. Jump forward. Okay, we should be right on and ready for the next contract as soon as they come in. Definitely keep things moving and afloat. Let's see. I'm really almost thinking we need to pull in potentially another programmer, but I know the game assets, as our reputation goes up, are very, very lucrative. I know it'd be really nice to start working on some of those and bringing in some good money once we get to like the 6 stars. Some of those game asset contracts are like $200,000 and $300,000, which is really, really nice. If we can grab one more programmer, I'm thinking we could really hammer out these contracts nicely. Be super solid. Ooh, 1 day left. We're doing really good on this contract. Yep. So it's due today. I think we get to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Promote this. There's 2. Ooh, 0.64. Wonderful. We'll release that. Let's take a look at that real quick. That was really, really close. So still 15 bugs, but not too expensive on the bug side. Only $7.76 per bug. Outstanding quality, on time. I think we got this thing figured out. So we only had these 2 mistakes previously by not realizing that when the recent patch came through, that I was picking the wrong contracts, even though they said in the notes not to. So, well, that'll definitely do it. So, let's see here. We've got a clock. Maybe we should try to go always for the high dollar ones here. So, expected quality is horrible. I hand them something excellent. They've got to love me. Okay, we're going to accept the work on that one. Cool. We will jump to the next day and oh boy, an employee went on vacation. Let's see how we do. So it's just us. We don't ever actually go on vacation. So boom. Let's see how he does. See, when you have someone who's really strong in their abilities, you can really see some good movement in code. It's also why it's really important to train people and make sure their skills overall are pretty solid. That always plays into account when you start looking at actually making your own applications. If we're going to do like an audio tool, if we're going to look at 2D graphics, that's really going to play into that whole side of this game here. So, oh, we're doing good. 0.3. May not be quite as good. Oh, she's back. Okay. Which is fine. We will promote this roughly about here. Yeah, it wasn't quite where we wanted it, but we will see. 9,000, not too bad. We lost a little bit. Let's grab another contract. Sure. Accept work. Jump to the next day. Oh, we're almost in the 80,000 mark. Things developing like crazy. Boom. Okay. Yeah, there's noise, I know. Oh, let's make sure we get a cleaner in here. 1 day left. left. They're coding away. Okay, here's D-Day. Okay. Come on, let's get that code up. Here we go, we're getting close. Oh, I waited way too long. Ooh, boy. Yep, we're just gonna have to push it. Ooh, that was bad. Oh yeah, let's go see what that was. How bad was... So it was done, but there was a massive amount of bugs. Ooh, at $100 a bug. Wait a minute. How does that work? $100 per bug, 90 bugs. That should be 9,000. Don't get me wrong, not complaining. It's actually less, but yeah, not quite what I was expecting there. Okay, so I definitely got to pay a little more attention to that one. At least we have it outstanding and on time, so we shouldn't get a reputation loss. It'll just be kind of buggy, which they may get upset about. We'll see here in a minute. Cool, and we'll accept that. You know what? We're roughly about 80,000. Let's bring in another programmer. I'll put him right here by the door. Duplicate this. Put it right there. Now we have a place for them to sit. Let's do this. There we go. Drop that, and we're going to go hire another programmer. Someone who's good in system. Yeah, we'll keep it on system. Pay a little bit of money. See if we can hire someone. Yeah, 3,200. Sure. Begin looking. Let's see. So core compatibility. Ooh, I see Galen Campbell. So right here, we'll take a look. So your programming skill, for example, here for Emma, which is a really good fit to the team, is 36%. So we can see a pretty nice spread across here. Now if we went down to Galen, as you can see, that overall percentage is going to bounce between Emery and Galen. You can see that this percentage here is, they're very, very diverse in their code. Everything 2D, network, algorithm. Algorithm will come good when it come really in handy when it comes to patents, as we do different technologies that way. That'll definitely come later in the game. Actually, roughly 1985, I want to say, is the first audio patent that comes in. We'll definitely take a look at that as we get closer. But Galen's young, 60% skill overall, and normal for the group, so there really shouldn't be any compatibility issues. A little social, hard worker, so they'll definitely stay later. That's typically what the hard worker is going to do for you there. But you know what? I think we're going to bring Galen in. Okay. So now when you first hire somebody, every time they come in, they'll be on the team that you had selected on the screen. That's how they fall into team core. And then they're always set to any role. So it's one of those things to be aware of if you're hiring multiple people at one time. That way you know what you hired them for. On this screen here, even if you did forget and go, oh man, what did I hire them for? You have the state and the skill here. So this will tell you like when their vacation is, when that's going to come in, and their overall effectiveness to the team. So this will really help kind of understand if there's one person on a specific team that's not doing really well. There's one of the playthroughs I did, not recorded or anything, but their effectiveness for the team was like 12%. Always complaining. People were always mad. It was just one of those that it just wasn't a good fit for the team. So I ended up getting rid of that individual and moving on to somebody else. And it definitely all just, it really plays a role in how well everything is flowing in the actual system. So we will set them to programmer, and that should really help with the contracts that we're doing here. So I'd really love to be able to get those up, make sure they're debugged and everything is good that way. So, okay. And let's see how Marsha's doing. We're going to go look at some details. We see programming skills doing really, really good. We could really do some training like 2D network and audio as things come a little further, but the base skill for coding is doing really well, and that's definitely what we need. So here we go. We'll close that up. Just wanted to take a quick look at that. And let's keep this moving. We'll jump to the next day and we'll start it up. Here we go. So we have everyone there, and we will, that's the design. Now we're going to develop. So now we should really be able to hammer through some of this. Oh yeah, that is definitely what we needed. 0.30 on the very first day. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, there's a lot of noise. They're going to complain about noise for a little while. I'm not really putting up cubicles or anything like that quite yet. Not that we don't have the cash for it. I just want to make sure we get through a number of contracts, see if we can get up to that 100,000 mark and keep things rolling that way. Nope, jump. Let's see, yeah. And we're 0.68. Wonderful. There it is. 0.68 is what they're asking for. Let's pound out some bugs. There we go. Wonderful. This will make things go a lot better. Let's see what we have here. An embedded system. Ooh, 0.71. New number to strive for. Okay. So Marsha George, you're requesting 500 more a year. No, we're not going to quite go 500, I don't think. That's what they're requesting. Should I get nitpicky over 500 bucks? We get 9,000 on a contract. You know what? Let's do it. Let's make her happy. If that's going to change it 500 bucks. Let's pause that real quick. We're getting into the next day. Oh, I already have the next contract going. Cool. Anyway, here we go. Everyone's in. Design is going. Awesome. So now we have to get code to 0.71 over here, and we have it set on the SCM, so that should help reduce the bugs that we're seeing in code. Jump. It's December. So I'm really thinking if we could continue with like the 0.68, if we get up to that again. I'm thinking that should really, really work out well. And jump to the next day. Yep. Okay. Well, they're trying at it here. It is due today. We are going to promote this at 0.57. I know it's a little light, but I definitely wanted to get some of those bugs fixed. There we go. We will release it. 10,000. That's looking good. Ha! Look, there we go. Some more things came in. A lot of game assets. This is where I was saying before, you can make a lot of money when it comes to the game assets. As you get working on the actual art units, these contracts are just going to increase. But we will continue. Let's see. Oh wow, 0.36. That's a little hefty. What's this one? 0.71. 0.66. Does that have art in it? That does have art in it. Okay, 0.67. Let's roll with that one. I want to make sure we don't bite off more than we can chew. That'll really, really hurt our reputation. Go hire some cleaning. Even some maintenance. Doesn't hurt to send them. Oh, develop. Way too far. boy. Yeah, I let that design get way too far. I wanted to give him a little more time on the development here. 67. Yep, I know people are not happy with noise. It's a startup. Come on, it should be a fun environment. Expect there to be a little bit of noise, a little bit of fun. And we're going to promote it. 0.61's close enough for me. And 25 bugs. We are good. 9,000. Nice. Logistics app. Nope. 0.73. 0.69. I love it. Next day. Yeah, not as much profit. We had to hire. Oh, goodness gracious. I was not paying attention. Did that again. I remember it. Maybe dial this back. So what I was actually going to go into here a moment ago was I'm looking at our profit margins here. So we're not profiting a huge amount. What I definitely want to take a look at is, where are the expenses going? So it looks like a lot of it we're just really kind of dealing with. You can go back here a little bit. So profiting 3,000 there, 8,000. So as we hired people, this is where the additional expense came in. As we're hiring, cleaning. Okay. So we're still profiting, just not as much. Electricity, rent, and water, those are all doing really good. So we don't have anything built out in the office that's too extensive. It's causing any issues that way bill-wise. So it's not like we have to get rid of a coffee pot, or like we had 4 vending machines. You could get rid of part of the vending machines, and that would really kind of just help reduce some of your overall expense on that regard. So, okay, let's get them moving along in this again. But yeah, I just wanted to check our finances. So we are moving there. Come on. Okay, 1 day left. 0.48. We're not doing too shabby here. See how they do. Wow, 8,000. Oh, start of the month, salaries are paid. That's why. And let's bump that 0.6. We're good. Do some bug fixing for the last 3-4 hours. And we'll release it. There's 12. Let's do another one. Oh, wow. I mean, don't get me wrong, 19,000 would be fantastic. 7.1, we can do that. Okay. 75. Oh, let's keep an eye on this before I start looking elsewhere. And develop. Okay, good. 75, we're doing good that way. Going to the end of the day. Okay. Now this is the part here where it does get, it can be a little grindy as you're getting your initial company built out, as we're really working on getting these different designs built, getting the actual contracts completed so you can start generating some money. All this is really just in preparation for starting our own application. So we'll promote that. Let's get some bug fixing in for an hour or two. And release 9,000. Okay, now what I'm wondering is, you know what, let's take a look at our first tool here we're going to do. Okay, let's start with, see what a 2D editor would take. We want 2 programmers and a designer, which we have. We're good there. That's if it does literally just image rendering. Let's see what happens if we select everything. They want 2 designers, 3 programmers. It'll take less and an artist. It'll take less than a year. We don't need any operating systems, or do we? Yes, we would. Duh, for a 2D editor. Wow. Licensing costs are really expensive. Let's see. Let's go audio tool. Select all. We need a 2D editor. Let's see who's got a lot of active users in their 2D editors. Looks like Print Pro. We'll say OK on that. And who has the most? Wow, FrameX5. It's 1 million users. So if we say to do this, it's going to cost us just shy of $8,500 up front. We have 11 code units, which we can do this over time. It's not like we have to pump this out like in a month. So let's see here. We have that. What do we want to call this? You know what? This is 1982, this audio tool, and I'm going to kind of do a play off that my own channel name, but we're going to call this Cheesy Audio. Okay, wow, $66 too for it. Original IP, we're fine there. You know what? Let's do this. We're going to develop that. We are going to grab another contract. Let's see what this needs. 0.66 command line. We'll work on that as well. What we're going to do here though is we're going to set the priority. So they're going to work on this contract first. They'll work on this essentially in their spare time when they're not working on anything else. So we'll start to plug away at this and get some things developed. We'll have to do some testing and have some reviews done and make sure everything looks good there. So let's get moving on this contract. So you'll see this actually gain really quickly while this doesn't move very much because of the priority setting. And then I can say develop. So now you'll start to see a little bit of design as they're grossed out about their office. Let's get that cleaned up. Call cleaning. Okay. Jump to the next day. Oh wow, someone called in sick and someone went on vacation. That's nice. Oh, that works out so well. Let's get this moving. He's leaving for the day. There we go. Come on back in, guys. There we go. This is going to be painful. Due today. Ugh, this is going to be bad. 0.4. Ouch. We'll release it. We still made decent money. Okay, let's grab another contract. Let's keep this revenue going. Keep it up. How did that look? This last one. Outstanding quality. Just some bugs. Nice, okay. So we're still doing very good that way. Now let's grab this next contract. Ooh, wow, code units 0.28, 173, 0.66, I like it. 135, 394, wow, 3.94. That would definitely hurt me in a contract right there, so grab that. So that looks good. Let's move on to the next day. I'm gonna pause and hold it right there. So that's gonna kind of wrap it up for today. It looks like we've actually done pretty decent. We're starting our first audio tool. We've still got a reputation going up from handling these contracts. Holding pretty strong at about $70,000 in the bank. So as long as we keep that up and we keep that moving, we'll be okay from that perspective of our cash flow, keeping the company afloat. Definitely got to make sure we keep our eye on that. So when we come back, we'll actually continue on these contracts. We'll work on this audio tool, and we'll actually walk through what it looks like to order the actual prints. We'll probably have to order up front initially for this release before we really have time to set up any major printing operations, and we can even look at that and see what that might entail to get that rolling. So with that, if you guys like the video, please leave a hit that like button. If you've enjoyed the videos that we put out, definitely please subscribe. Put any comments if you want to be in. If you want your name as one of the characters, we will be naming everyone in the game, and I'd love to get your name in there so you guys can see how your employees do if we do training for them, and just let me know what you want in there for the name, and we will see you in the next video.